Hey yo, what it do, man? It's your boy BK Smooth Killer. Hey, listen, y'all been asking me for a long time. Am I religious? What do I believe in? Who do I pray for? Do I pray for Allah? Do I pray for Indian gods? Do I pray for African ancestors? Who do I pray for? Alright? Listen, man. Am I a believer, first of all? No, I'm not a believer. You know? I'm not a believer. The moment you become a believer, you no longer identify with truth. You know what I'm saying? You took side to something. You believe in something, therefore, you don't believe in something else. You know how many things have happened in the name of belief. I believe in this, you believe in that, so I kill you. You know what I'm saying? It's like the wrong and right. In the name of belief, a lot of sacrifices happen. And y'all know this because it happens on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? And it's happening as we speak now. People are killing each other as we speak because of belief. And belief comes because a person needs security. You feel me? Human beings always needed security from back then. You know, they needed to believe in something else to create that sense of security, that they're okay and safe. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, whenever you become identified with the self, you're no longer a believer. And religious people, I'm not saying the normal people that go to church, I'm saying the people that founded religious, you know, or religion. If you know the self, if you truly know the self, if you go within yourself, you can see that religion studies came from the self. It's everything that exists here in this 3D reality came from the self. Every single thing that you see around you, it came from the self. It was first a thought, and then it came into reality. You know, the universe manifested itself by itself, right? So these people understood the self. Therefore, they created religions to manipulate the self. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean there's not truth inside religion. There is truth in everything. You feel me? Of course there is. But that's not what is being taught to people. What is being taught to people is to become believers and dependent on those dogmas in scriptures. You know? And become beggars on their knees. You know? So I said, like I always say, whenever you ask yourself this question, what is God? Ask yourself, who am I? And then stay quiet and silent will speak. Because every time you try to realize this question throughout the mind, what is our creator? What is God? Why is he not here then? Who are you? What are you? What are you? You're not your thoughts. You're not your emotions. You're not your memory. You're not your name. The name that your parents gave us, you're not that. And you're not your memories. You know, there's experience and then there's the experiencer. The experiencer, there's no experience without the experiencer. You know, you are the knowing, not the known. You know, you are that which is aware of the thought. You are not your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you create beliefs and you identify with these things, listen, people also create, as they experience, thought passes. You know, images arises, feelings arises, and humans, they've created images to worship to. You understand? They created images to worship to create a sense of security. A belief means you don't know. Why do you believe? Because you don't know. If you know, there's no need to believe. Do you see the confusion of the mind? It's like being confused. Any choice you make after confusion is only confusion, right? A confused mind does not choose, it simply acts, right? It is, that's truth, acting from truth, right? So Whenever you ask yourself, what is God? You're searching for truth, right? You are truth. Yourself, you. If I was your creator and I'm looking on you, right? And you on your knees and you reading scriptures and dogmas, how disgraceful would I be, right? And you praying, you're looking up, right? The more questions you have, the better. But know this, the mind will never know. If you think the mind will know, you're wrong. The mind will never know. You have to remain completely silent and go within yourself, because that's who you are. Everything else is being added to you. Your thoughts, your beliefs is being given to you. You know? Some of us became a slave of society, of culture, of nationalism, of religion ideologies. You know? The moment you become a believer, you're doomed. You're no longer alive. I'm not a believer. I don't believe in anything. None of y'all should believe in anything. The moment you believe, you divide. The sense of duality that exists today is what creates all this chaos. What is wrong and right, you know? But all of this go together. There's a sense of harmony that's supposed to go together. There's no form without formless. When I tell y'all know thyself, this is the message that our ancestors told us, to know thyself. This is the same thing as asking, who am I? This is the same thing as you asking, what is God? What is our creator? You are the creation. Everything is coded within you, into your DNA. Nothing is new under the sun. You are actually the update of the newest and the better update of this whole universe. You're the 2020 version. Today, you should be operating at your highest level. Today, not in a beggar state, suffering your thoughts, suffering your emotions, and suffering your feelings and your memories, and suffering your experiences. You know? You're supposed to experience this, not to be attached to them. This is how you free yourself from the matrix. This is how you free yourself from all these illusion of the self. Your true self. Stop watching all that TV. That shit is programming you. Just like religion program your parents real good, and the TV also did its work, and school did the biggest work there. Take some time for yourself. Just breathe. Pay attention to your breath. Feel the life sense inside of you. Go out in nature. Get some sun. Drink some sunlight. Always ground yourself. Stop just letting people tell you who you are all the time. Ask yourself, who am I? And go within yourself. And let silence speak for you. You know? There's a lot of people out here talking about the matrix, how people are stuck in the matrix. But they themselves are stuck in the matrix. You can see the illusion in themselves. You can see the illusion in these false prophets. You can see the illusion in these so-called woke people. They're also living in an illusion. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be completely free from an illusion, you don't believe in absolutely anything, no ideology. Unless it's true for you. Come on, man. You can't believe in it. Even not what I'm saying. That's why I'm not telling you to believe in what I'm saying. Take this and go within yourself, with you. Check for yourself. You understand? Check for yourself. So I'm not a believer. I'm not religious. And that's that. That's where I stand, man. I hope that answers your question. You know what I'm saying? Stay up, man. It's your boy BKS Mufkela. Like, comment, subscribe. Blow this up too.